have to know the truth. Please, somebody, can you tell me what Aperture is? Ah! Oh, ha. What's up, man? I'm Archive Man. Every bit of information is stored here inside of my archives. Do you have anything in your archives about Aperture, like for cameras? Because I really need to understand that, but I just can't wrap my hand around it. It seems so difficult. Aperture? Well, of course I do. Aperture wasn't even a thing until I came around. Anyway, here's Aperture explained by Dipper Studios. This video is brought to you by Film Fusion. Aperture is a common term throughout filmmakers and photographers, and it should be, because it's one of the most powerful concepts to understand as a camera user. And that's why in this video, I'm going to be diving deep into the concept of aperture and how you can control it. So without further ado, let's go. The aperture is the opening in the front of any lens that can expand and contract in order to control how much light is let into the camera. It's controlled by an f-stop number. The larger the f-stop number, the smaller the opening is, whereas the smaller the f-stop number, the larger the opening is. The aperture also controls the depth of field. The depth of field is the area in your shot that remains in focus. So something like f1.6 will result in a pretty nice blurry background, whereas f16 gives you a much larger depth of field, resulting in nearly everything being in focus. So lower f-stop numbers do give you a blurrier background and look nicer, but it's also very hard to focus on your subject if they're moving. So if you're filming a big action blurry shot or whatever, then be sure to close down your aperture just a little bit. But I do prefer lower f-stop numbers because I'm not running around a whole ton in my video, and I think that it looks very good. You know what else is good? Dipper merch. So be sure to head down to the first link in the description below. Now, I know y'all have heard me saying this for a long time and it kind of gets on your nerves. And that's why I deleted every single product on the merch store. But then I designed new, amazing, better ones, great for filmmakers, photographers, whatever, designs like this, or this. Anyway, check them out down below. Aperture is also much easier to understand if you also know about shutter speed and ISO. So to learn how all those three things work together, click right up there. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in Dipper Studios. Bye. Oh, he stole the fries! He stole the fries!
I know, Buc-ee's is a giant convenience store.
Can't argue with that.